Hey yo, good evening viewers of the tube. My name is Tyler of Chico Crypto and welcome to the show that stares the kingpins of crypto right in the face and makes them shake in their boots because we're not scared of challenging the status quo and letting the world know the truth behind their actions. It's time for Chico Crypto. Yes, I'm here to kick the booty, make that crypto booty. Oh, CZ, get your booty on the floor tonight. Don't worry, CZ, this video isn't about you. Today I'm going to be going after another big dog, CRAIIIG Wright, also known as Faketoshi.
Hey look, Craig just walked in. Jesus, all that for a stupid video show. Oh, hey guys, heard about your news show being canceled. Go play with yourself, Craig. Yeah, well, I got an overall deal with the school. They're paying me $6 a week to come up with new shows. Your idea took about this much thought, Craig. This much more than you had.
Well, CRAIIG was in the news big time 2 days ago and got tweeted at by the one and only Wikileaks. Wikileaks tweeted serial fabricator who claims to be the inventor of Bitcoin, CRAIIG S Wright, now claims that Bitcoin was always pro-state and he has always worked for the prosecution as he tries to raise money for business project and escape court action. They then go on to say CRAIIG S Wright is a proven serial forger of documents, claiming that he is the inventor of Bitcoin. He has been repeatedly caught. This has been independently verified by WikiLeaks of his first claim and subsequently. Then they post a GitHub link, which includes all CRAIIG's fakes and forgeries, laid out in an easy to understand manner. Link is in the description of this video. Also, they posted an image of one of his forgeries, where CRAIIG went back and altered an old 2008 blog post to allude to that he was working on cryptocurrency in 2008. Thus, he must be Satoshi. As we can see in the bottom in the original post, it says, tomorrow, back to DNS paper, my statistic dissertation and work. That was snapshotted in June of 2014. Then in October of 2015, the same blog post says, back to the DNS paper, my statistic dissertation and work. I have a cryptocurrency paper out soon. 20 years triple entry bookkeeping. BDO was good for something. Forged? Of course it was. The internet never forgets, and thankfully Web Archive exists to keep people from distorting the truth for their own evil intentions. Now, what pushed WikiLeaks to make this Twitter post? It was a Medium post posted by CRAIIG titled, "Be Careful What You Wish For." In the post, he explains how when he built Bitcoin, that it was never designed to help anonymous money transfer systems. Wait, CRAIIG, even I know more about Bitcoin than you do. If you didn't know, which you probably don't, Bitcoin is designed with no from address. Bitcoin addresses are used to receive payments, but not send them. There is no concept of a from address in Bitcoin, only a prior receiving address of the Bitcoins. There is transaction linkability in Bitcoin, which allows the blockchain to identify a prior receiving address, and this was done to create the global public ledger, the first one in existence that could not be altered and transaction could be identified. Public and private keys represent just an account, not a person, thus keeping a person's identity out of the mix. Let us now go dive into some of CRAIIG's attempts to sway the crypto community into believing he is the one true Satoshi, and getting them to believe Bitcoin SV, scam version, is the real Bitcoin. In September of 2017, a Medium author who goes by the name of Milburn came out to disprove a paper called Appeal to Authority, a failure of trust. This was written in response to a Motherboard article, which suggested cryptographic keys claimed to be linked to Satoshi Nakamoto were created using technology that was not available on the dates they were supposedly made. These keys were published by Wired and Gizmodo, who earlier put out a ton of unverifiable evidence that CRAIIG Wright was Satoshi. Well, CRAIG's keys, supposedly from 2008, contained a modern configuration setting, which was not added to software to create keys until 2009. This paper is majority agreed upon, that CRAIIG Wright actually wrote it. The paper shows how a key created in 2008 can be edited to contain configuration that wouldn't appear until 2009. Well, the big problem with the paper is that Wright's 2008 keys contain a modern configuration from the moment they were created. They were never updated the way his Appeal to Authority paper suggests, and screenshots from the paper actually prove this. The article is in the description of this video if you would like to learn more. Also, if you scroll all the way down to references of the Appeal to Authority paper, you can see number 6 reference, Nakamoto Satoshi, Bitcoin a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. Yes, CRAIIIG references Satoshi in the paper he wrote trying to prove that he was Satoshi. If you didn't know, CRAIIG, you only need to reference in a paper if you're using someone else's work. And if you were referencing yourself, why didn't you put Craig Wright as the author? CRAIIG has been acting like he is Satoshi and making wild claims of it even back in 2014. Here are parts of an interview he had at the 2014 Bitcoin Expo.
My name's Craig Wright. I've been involved with cryptography for most of my life, way back from cypherpunk days, etc. My background is security and forensics primarily, but also did law and a few other things. I've been involved with Bitcoin for quite a number of years now, mainly as a researcher. I'm on and off sort of involved with Charles Sturt and other universities. I study, I research, I write papers occasionally, and basically work on weird and wacky things.
So did you buy any?
I've bought and sold many Bitcoins, yes.
Okay. What was the price when you came in?
When I first came in, there wasn't a price.
Okay. So you know what you're talking about. All right, so say a little bit about Bitcoin in the future and what it is. What is Bitcoin? What is Bitcoin?
Bitcoin is basically the future of everything. I'm not talking money, I'm talking everything. It comes from the idea of merging a number of cryptographic protocols with a 2005 published idea of a triple entry ledger. What that enables is a way and means of creating not only smart currency, but a means of tracking and registering anything that can exist. That's anything from IDs, reputation, people. It's everything from ownership of digital property rights, micropayments associated with those, charging, assurance contracts, anything you can think of, anything that we have now and more. It's a way of advertising, marketing. It's a way of cleaning up the planet. I mean, one I thought of the other day during a different interview was, in not too much more time, and people are already experimenting with this, we'll have RFID tags on everything. These will have a IPv6 address. We can integrate the use of the digital signature scheme in Bitcoin with cryptographically assigned addresses so that we have a fairly anonymous...
Okay, stop right there. Didn't you say in your Medium post just posted Bitcoin was never designed to be anonymous, but in 2014 you're touting how anonymous it is? I'm sorry, you just contradict yourself left and right, and all your claims have been proven false. Well, Craig, if it's so easy to prove you are Satoshi, just move a tiny amount of Satoshis out of the Genesis wallet, or move some of the 1 million Bitcoin in Satoshi's wallets that haven't been moved since his disappearance. It's easy, but you can't because you are not Satoshi. Cheers, I'll see you next time.